Okay, for question 3, it is rather different from question 1 and 2 because questions 1 and 2 are just basing on addition and subtraction. In this case, you will see what is the difference. Okay, now for here you can see from 80 to 40, you need to divide by 2. Then 40 to 20, you need to divide by 2 again. 20 to 10, you need to divide by 2. So in order to get the next two terms, you need to use 10 divided by 2, which you get 5, and then 5 divided by 2 again, which you get 2.5. Okay, therefore the answer for A will be 5 and 2.5. Okay, now for B, you're supposed to write down an expression in terms of n for the n term of the sequence. Okay, so you will have seen by now or understand by now, this is my general way of doing it. I will always use a table so that I can clearly be able to see what is the pattern going on. Okay, so here is actually the first one is 80, 40, 20, 10. Okay, and you realize that it's always dividing by 2. So this is how I express it. After that, I've decided to write in fraction way so that maybe you can see better what's the pattern for 2's. Okay, so you can see it's all divided by 2, divided by 2, right? So the first term is 80, second term is divided by 2, the third term you see divided by 2 times 2. Fourth term you have divided by 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, you see it's the same thing. Alright, so how do I further express it? This is actually 80 divided by 2 to the power 0. Okay, so if you're not too sure, go and key inside calculator now. 2 to the power 0 is equal to what? Okay, I'll just tell you the answer is actually 1. So that's why 80 divided by 1 is 80. Then the second one is 80 divided by 2 to the power 1. Okay, then here is 80 divided by 2 to the power 2. And then here is 80 divided by 2 to the power 3. Okay, so with this, you can see the pattern. Again, 80 over 2 is a general pattern. But how to get the number here is always compare with n. It's 2 minus 1, 3 minus 1, which you get 2, and 4 minus 1, which you get 3. Okay, so with this is a general pattern. Tn equals to 80 divided by 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay, and C, you're supposed to find the 24th term. So it will be T24, that means n is equals to 24. Alright, so you have 80 divided by 2 to the power 24 minus 1, which is 80 divided by 2 over 23. Okay, so over here we will need to use a calculator. Okay, personally, I always like to do the bottom first. So you have 2 to the power of 23. Oh, I'm so sorry. 2 to the power. So power is actually here y to the power x. Okay, so you have 23. Okay, this is what you have. And I will use 80 divided by this answer. Okay, divided by, so answer I use my, if you are using the same calculator as me. Okay, so this is a huge number. Okay, 5 over 524,288. Okay, 5 over 524,288. So that's the answer for T24. Okay, that's all.